Friday. My name is Dakota Dietz, Mr. Dietz with Teacher Notes to Self podcast. I'm checking in on my way home, literally in the car, about to leave, and I need to leave. So I talked way too long last week. I'm actually just going to say that this week was good. Had back to school night, which was like a 12-hour day. And super long, but it was good. It was good to connect with parents, even though it's like rapid fire crazy. I'm gonna keep on talking if I keep on going like this, so I'm gonna stop. We did a lab this week, kind of hands-on dry ice lab. I think a student actually said that was fun, we should do that more. So hopefully we get to do it more. All right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I think all of us are exhausted, all of the teachers, after a long week of prep and all that stuff, but I actually feel pretty good about it. I feel good about the connections with students. I feel like I was able to be more present a little bit this week, so that's a good check on my goal from last week. And my goal for this next week is to communicate with parents, because we just had that back to school night and I realized I shared a lot about me in the classroom but didn't really share a lot about how they can be involved and how they can connect with me, which is hit or miss for high school parents, but for my freshman biology students a lot of times that is very important. So I want to give them ways to connect with me. So that's my goal for next week. It's a 3-day weekend now, so you all have already done it, but I hope it's a good one for everyone. And I left the book I was reading poems out of in my classroom. But my poem for today, for this week, I read it another morning this week I read it, and I'll just recite a piece of it. I think I remember it. But Wendell Berry's writing a poem. It's another Wendell Berry Sabbath poem. And he's writing about this cabin, this little writing cabin that he built on his property down by the river. And it overlooks, it's got a big window that overlooks the river, and that's where he goes to do all of his writing. It's kind of his retreat little spot to write. And he looks out over the river there, through the trees, and I think the lines go like this. Around the walls, the trees like waves, like men. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Expend themselves, then die. The waters reflect the unending sky. And I think the beauty of bringing together the trees with the waves and the water, with human nature, with who we are, how we live, like it's kind of the Shakespeare, right? Brief candle, out, brief candle. We live for a short time, we expend ourselves, and then we die. But then the last line, which rhymes with the other one, the waters reflect the unending sky. And right where all of this water, tree, you live for a little bit, then you die, right above it, if you bring your eyes up, is the sky that just goes on and on and on forever. And the water reflects that. And I think that's a beautiful picture of there's something in us as humans that pushes beyond our brief moment in life. And we hold on to those things, right? Love and joy, kindness, peace among different kinds of people, right? Different nations, different people groups. There's something we long for that extends beyond this life. So that's my poem for today. This has been the Teacher Notes to Self podcast. It's time for me to go, and I will talk to you all next time. thank you for joining me. Come along for more if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps, especially if you want to share it. Share it with a teacher. Share it with a friend. And we can be in this community together, right? This is kind of a look into a first-year teacher's experience, kind of giving you updates on my life as I go as a teacher. So come along and invite some friends. Thank you. And that is all. And we will try again next time. All right. Have a good weekend.